All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trading Bitcoin with your host, Tone Vays. Coming to you live for this emergency stream based on what is happening right now with the price of Bitcoin. And I am not alone on this stream. I am being joined by the one and only Joe Saz. Joe, welcome to the stream. You're still muted. Go ahead and unmute and say hi to the folks.
Yep. Hello, everyone, and good luck to you all in this dark hour, or hopefully light hour. I don't know, but yeah, thanks for having me, Tone.
All right, awesome. I guess let's quickly go into the charts, and then we're going to talk about what is happening right now. I should probably pull up Twitter, but I'm going straight to the charts. And right there, quickly, the weekly chart is right at support. So this big dump may end, but it just needs to close here by end of week, and we still have a nice half a week to go. Real quick, Joe, you have been on my show a little more lately, but just in case people don't know, I am being joined by Joe Saz. He is himself a trader. You posted this chart 35 minutes ago, and you are getting some buy signals right there. You're going to have to talk about that. Joe also has a YouTube channel under his name, Joe Saz, so check that out. The links are already in the video description. All right, I'm going to go over to my profile on Twitter, and everything started due to this. Elon Musk tweeting about Tesla and Bitcoin. It's funny how he didn't tweet about Doge. I'm gonna have Jimmy Song on the channel tomorrow. We're gonna talk a lot of shit over. This is just, this makes me question the brilliance of Elon Musk, because this is just, for the lack of a better word, stupid. But let's read it. Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emission of any fuel. Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at great cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transactions mining transitions to more sustainable energy. We are also looking at other cryptocurrencies and use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy transactions. I got so much shit to say about this. I almost want to save it till tomorrow. But Joe, floor is yours.
I mean, it's crazy. We've heard this argument like 100 times now from 100 different people, and it takes Elon. And I'm looking at your tweet. I don't even think he hashtagged Bitcoin. He just has that many people looking at his thing, and he causes. I don't know, Tone. This makes me think 2018. China had the same exact news article, something similar. And I'm just thinking, like, damn, Elon Musk didn't even. Oh, look at that! Look at the Peter Schiff response. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Ironic. What's Sailor saying? The Sailor.
Well, Sailor understands that Bitcoin's energy is A, not that bad of fossil fuel usage, and B, like basically, this is so hypocritical. Elon Musk himself is probably worse for the environment than Bitcoin between all of his companies. Like the amount of fossil fuels his rockets use is worse than Bitcoin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
So Safety had a great tweet in response, and it's right here. Well, unless you've also switched your rockets and battery manufacturing to more sustainable energy, you're going to look like a clueless big hypocrite. The world needs sound money far more than it needs your rockets and government-subsidized electric cars. So Safety is, of course, 100% right. Safety is usually right, and he's certainly right on this one. It's this is a great Twitter handle, by the way, documenting Bitcoin. They're doing a great job. And like, here's what he tweeted out. So, I mean, Elon's just like generally wrong. Um, so here's the biggest problem. And again, we're going to talk about this tomorrow with Joe. There is nothing special about cryptocurrency. The US dollar is a cryptocurrency. I can make the argument that the US dollar is a cryptocurrency. 98% of US dollars are digital. And if you think that does not involve any cryptography, then you are a complete fool. Almost everything that is on the internet involves some form of cryptography. So calling something a cryptocurrency doesn't mean anything. You need to understand what makes Bitcoin special. And what makes Bitcoin special is the fact that it's burning energy to create decentralized security. He's welcome to use other cryptocurrencies like the Venezuelan Bolivar, which is not that different than Ethereum, which also uses energy. So you might as well use some proof of stake garbage. So you might as well use the Venezuelan or the Indian or the Zimbabwean fiat currency. There's no difference there. There's no difference between a proof of stake shitcoin and, the Venezuelan currency. There really is no difference.
We're still in free fall, by the way, Tone.
All right, let's go to the charts. So we are coming up on support on many levels here. So we have a weekly moving average support. I'm going to stick to the technicals. I still like the technicals. Right here, we have a daily 128-day moving average. And I really like the hourly chart. The hourly chart just happens to be on an MRI buy. Now, we still have 2 minutes to go, and I'm really curious what happens next hour. Now, this could certainly keep going lower because this news is just starting to spread. I mean, this news just hit. So what about the 4-hour chart? I personally am not ready to catch this falling knife yet. So good thing I still have some capital to deploy into GBTC. And I will be looking to do that hopefully soon. I am curious how this 1-hour MRI is gonna play out. So in a few minutes, we're gonna go over to Joe's charts. Actually, let's do that now. So Joe is about to use a platform that you can find in my affiliate page called Trader. So Joe, we got 1,100 viewers. So I'm going to give you the ability to screen share.
Okay.
And I'm going to come off screen share. And go ahead, pull up Trader and show us what the order book looks like.
What's up, everyone? Gonna pull up Trader now, and this is just looking. I'm in disbelief right now. This has all been so just for some. Oh man, triple ban just showed up. All right, so this has all been static. In other words, these buyers haven't been moving and really shifting their orders around too much. They've been getting pwned. They've been getting eaten. And a lot of sellers are just running through tons and tons and tons of support. So we've really started having support in the $54,500 range, and here we are pushing through it consistently since then through the 53,000s, through the lower 50,000s, and just utterly devastating the wall at 50,000, which I was watching, Tone, as you were finishing up what you were saying. That has pushed us into a heavily overextended position. Now, there's a lot of support here. Well, there was a lot more, of course. And beyond that, these signals are mostly just the result of an overextension, not necessarily the result of a lot of Bitcoin. So this stuff is the same thin air that we had overhead as we were breaking some of those massive areas like 20K and so forth. We kind of have that same thing on the way down. There's just really no support. So we fell and just probably took out the biggest bulk of it at 50,000. And now it's looking a little ugly. Like just in the fact that there isn't any buyers that are stacked
Hey,
other
dude,
than
we're on an MRI buy right now on that 5-minute chart, and we're rallying finally.
Yeah, I mean, this has just been this is a watch it situation. My bands are like the look at perpetual markets. They're in complete disarray. No bids, no asks, you know, any distance. We got aggregated spot markets that are being just dumped into, but bid dominant nonetheless. RSI has been super cooked on the 5 on the lower time frame. Let's just see where it stands on something like a 30-minute or like a 1 hour. So pretty damn cooked on the 30-minute, and let's see, the 1 hour's got to be dead. 14. I mean, this is probably it. This is almost obviously a buy, but man, the fear
Well,
is
I'm
palpable.
gonna try to knife catch here. I mean, I'm liking these bounces on the hourly chart. You saw the 5-minute chart. I know you got your charts up, but let me steal screen share back for a second.
But yep, yep.
And because we're not on screen share right now. Right now, we're not. Okay. So let me go to a low level time frame here. I like this hourly. It is hourly MRI buy. Hour. I have to go to lower level time frames. What the fuck just happened? Hey man, I think my Zoom crashed.
New low, by the way. Oh, I see live on custom streaming service. Let me skip the ad. Apparently, I'm still stuck on an ad here.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, no, my Zoom crashed. Let's go to the charts now.
I think there's probably like a 10. Now we just hit Ruby mine.
All right, so I have the 10-minute chart up. Now this is not looking good. I'm not ready to catch this falling knife yet. I'm still bullish overall. This is not gonna change my view. I mean, Tesla ain't selling that Bitcoin because they know how valuable it is. They're just I don't know what he's doing, but so this is our 5-minute. We had a MRI buy that's been crushed. This is the hourly. That's the 10-minute one. Sorry. Let me go to the hourly. What about the 30-minute?
Damn, we're getting pushed. This is like there's massive support down here, Tone, and it's getting pushed.
Well, hey, Bitcoin's on sale. It was $10,000 higher just yesterday, maybe even this morning. When was this? Today is what, the 12th? Yeah, 24 hours ago, we were $10,000 higher. Yeah, 57,000. The new this candle just started. So this is our new daily candle. It's only been around for 4 minutes. If this candle closes the day, if 24 hours from now we are above the 128-day moving average, this drop is over. That's how I'm looking at it. What is that? I don't know what that is. Let's go low time frames.
Sellers are still just raining down, dude.
One-minute MRI buy coming up in 2 minutes. Do I dare throw up a trade on a 1-minute time frame?
I'm not even daring to throw up a trade, man. This is crazy stuff right now.
Someone saying, is Elon testing Bitcoin's volatility? Yeah, yeah, he certainly is.
He's proving it, as a matter of fact. Someone says, "Who wants a BJ? I need cash." Someone's trying to buy some corn right now.
Let me see. If next candle starts trading above current candle, I'd go long. Unless this candle gets out of control to the upside. I got 27 seconds. We're going to wait. It's going too far to the upside. Damn it. Missed my chance. It was off by 2 minutes. I got a people texting me. Man, it's hard to go long here because of these two candles. I don't normally do this, but I would take a long on a pullback. I normally like buying the breakout, but I'll take the long on a pullback, like a limit order kind of thing. If it hits at this candle. If it doesn't hit at this candle, then that doesn't matter.
All right, you got a nice little tip. Elon will pick Nano. Okay, never mind. Fucking A.
Yeah, I like the hourly MRI buy. And I kind of expected this candle to be the reversal. Because if we go to the 1 hour, look at what, let's see what happened. So that's a beautiful reversal candle on the 1 hour. And if the day, oh wait, this should be my daily chart. Let me not mess with that. This is the daily chart. This is the one I should be messing with. Right, this is the 1 hour. And that's a beautiful candle preceded by an MRI buy. And now if we go to the low level time frame, like a 1 minute or a 3 minute, it's a beautiful reversal candle. And I was looking to time the buy right here, but I missed it because my MRI missed it by one candle on the 1 minute. Was really hoping that this orange arrow was like a down here at the bottom. It was just off by one candle. So I never got my MRI buy, just off by 1 minute, literally.
Got a full recovery on that last little bit of leg there.
I love this daily candle. If this candle can close above this moving average, then that low is probably the low for the period. Because now everyone is scared. And that's the perfect environment for Bitcoin to go to 100K because it's going to prove Elon wrong. Sooner or later, it's going to prove Elon wrong. Coinbase shut down. Why is anyone surprised? They're the most incompetent large crypto company in the space. Why is anyone surprised Coinbase shut down?
I mean, I don't even think this is some big boy wants to get in. Tone, like, remember back in the day is like, normally one side of the hemisphere would react to news and then the other side would say buy it up, let's say in the event of a dump, right? China would sell it, we would buy it, or we would sell it, they would buy it. There was like a little bit of equilibrium here, but this is just like mayhem, pure mayhem.
I mean, Elon could also be trolling again. Maybe he wanted to buy some cheap Bitcoin and he wanted a $10,000 discount on the Bitcoin that he's buying, which is actually illegal and he can be arrested for that, but they're not going to arrest him for that.
It looks like buyers are starting to at least spoof the order book and show some sort of interest in these prices. So there is fear, but at least some of it might get, prevent the price from falling down. A lot
At
of
the moment,
sellers.
I'm really liking this daily candle, but it does have to close back above the 128. We have not closed below the 128 in a long time. That's the 128 moving average, and look how it held back in September. Yep, 128 right there. So the last time we crossed it to the downside was on the big crash during COVID. We have not crossed below that since. We went back above it in April, and it's been a year. Wow. It's
Yeah.
already May of the following year. Holy shit. All right, we got another super chat. Have no fear. Bitcoin always overcomes FUD. It does. It does. And this is why Bitcoin is never easy money. It's never easy money because you have to understand Bitcoin. And I'm not sure Elon does. And therefore, if you are a Bitcoin hodler and you don't have over leveraged positions, this is basically buy the dip. This is your Bitcoin discount. I like this. I still like this. So, funding rate. I like it. I like it. I like the funding rate right now. All right, I'm gonna give you the screen share again. I never got a chance to enter my trade because unfortunately I just missed it. I should have just said buy right off this candle. I got a little too cute waiting for my perfect MRI buy, and now I would wait. I wouldn't be entering right now. Now I'd wait and see, because if this low is broken, we're gonna go significantly lower. Joe, I'm gonna give it back to you.
All right.
Let's go take a look at the order book again.
I'm gonna talk the races for a little bit here. You got some pretty dynamic aggregations leading the top end of the book. I'm usually paying attention to the top 4 aggregations. Got a little bit of spoofy action on the buy side. A 6.6 pack knocked out a handful of buyers there. It's a lot of action. A 15 pack sold, a 9 pack sold. A lot of whole numbers there going through the buy side end of the book. Let me try to catch up. Now buyers stepping back up, making it halfway down the candle with about 5 to 10 Bitcoin being purchased. A lot of dust running the board, of course, as well. But yeah, this is like a really hot time. The buyers have the most liquidity, but they aren't doing much with it. All they've done is like slightly defend what was a very horrifying candle, really taking us deep into the 40,000s, mid 40,000s even. And another 6 pack, another 3 pack, another 1.46 pack, another buyer just jumped in, 0.9 knocked out 11 buyers. 2.6 knocked out 5 buyers, 5.16 knocked out 31. Yeah, this is intense right now. Up against 47,600 as definitely a dynamic zone. 83 Bitcoin there, 2 aggregations away. We're at 47,800 now. Let's see here, 2.63 bot, a little bit of dust moving across. All right, 2 pack bot, insulation there, a little bit of a seller again. Wow, we got a full blown fire sale going on right now. Back up, okay, up to 47.7 right now. 47.6, 47.9, 47.51. A lot of slippage moving around these books right now. So it looks like we're up against one of the strongest walls that we had that was just cut in half immediately when we got there at 47,600. We had 161, I think, Bitcoin, and it dropped to 81 almost immediately. So that means it was at least half spoofer up in there, and we got a lot of it. It just dropped down to 52. So we have a lot of this action here is definitely dynamic, and these are very scared market participants.
Hey, we smoke Bitcoins, man. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, so this is interesting right now. This 5-minute candle is going down pretty heavy. So let's see what happens there. We also have, I heard Dogecoin is really crashing. Yeah, I'm not surprised. See, here's the thing, right? It's all of these statements are so hypocritical. If you are against this kind of stuff, why are you promoting Doge, right? Like you should be out there saying, hey, if Doge didn't exist, there would be less fossil fuels being used because Doge isn't relevant. So Doge is more of a economical disaster, ecological disaster, Doge is than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin actually has utility and Doge does not. So if Bitcoin uses X amount of fossil fuels, but Doge is using, 1% of Bitcoin's fossil fuels, Doge is still more dangerous to the world because it's actually useless. Bitcoin is valuable. Like people don't understand it's a matter of um, well, anyway, it's hard to explain. I think you guys get the point. All right, Joe, anything else you want to say?
No, just I mean, I'm scared too. I don't think this is just. I don't think this is just gonna end, man. This could get worse. This could get much worse. There's no liquidity on either side, and right
Well,
now
that's
it's
the
just
thing.
about.
I'm still generally bullish. By the way, we are. I think it's time for a drink.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin's done some great things, but oof, it's also done some Max Payne things too.
So let's go take a look and see if the shitcoins are being destroyed more than Bitcoin is.
I was just looking against Bitcoin, they're actually performing about as
Oh,
bad, if not slightly better.
oh, wait. I may have a bullish trade here. If we cross this line, that's a bullish trade in my style of short-term trading. I should lower the line. We cross this line. That's a breakout for me. Let's see if we can
Market's
do
too
it. 1 minute
liquid.
chart. 1 minute chart. We cross that line. I'm in a long trade. Stop loss right here. Always identify your stop loss. Boom. Green star, we're in. And I timed it right with the green star candle. So this is, guys, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not actually in the trade, but for educational purposes, that's my long trade. That's my stop loss. Let me turn on the counts on the MRI. My goal is always to get that stop loss to break even as fast as possible. My risk is 3%. It's actually a pretty hefty risk.
Yeah, I'd say this market's pretty liquid right now. It could swing
I'm
easily.
waiting for an MRI sell. I got 6 more minutes. Let's see if I can get that MRI sell to take the profit off this trade. One of these days, Joe, you and I are going to be in a short-term trading competition.
Yeah, I think it'll be
I'm
fun.
trying to set that up for Dubai. I'm not a short-term trader. This is not my specialty. And
But it is fun.
we'll see. We'll see how we do. It's probably going to be at one of my financial summits. Joe's attended one of the financial summits. It's going to be one of these. It's great. If you Google the words financial summit, I'm the first link that shows up. And at the next one, we're going to try and do a trading competition. But people are not going to like my rules. Because I'm trying to push for no leverage because it's a competition. So no leverage evens the playing field. So I haven't even raised my stop loss yet. But if the next candle goes above current candle, I got 41 more seconds. If the next candle goes above current candle, that's enough for me to take my stop loss all the way into break even because I'm looking to take the exit on the MRI. And I'll decide if that exit is full or partial. This is why I hate short-term trading. You're stuck watching every single tick.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you're babysitting 24/7, and you're emotionally involved. This isn't just watching a trade. You do have to kind of be ice, but you're also, I mean, you're connected. You're connected to a very emotional market. So you have to really become resilient as a trader, short term.
So the current candle has broken the prior candle's high. And I'm ready. I'm setting a break-even stop loss. Hope I don't regret that. I know there are commissions involved and stuff, and I know this is theoretical, and in reality, this is not as easy. But I've already been in this trade for 4 candles, and whether these candles are 1 minute or a week long, the point is you always want to. I don't care what the scale is. I'm trading the candles themselves and my indicators. There are 3 things involved in this trade. Okay, 3 things: the candle itself, the chart pattern. I had a higher low. I had the break of a prior swing high. That's the chart pattern that got me into the trade. It happens to be the perfect candle based on MRI trading for me to go long. And the candle action was actually a little irrelevant here because I did not have, I missed the buy off of this candle. So by missing the buy off of this candle, I did the next best thing. I stayed patient and I bought the breakout. There are 2 types of trading. There is the reversal trading and the momentum trading. Me buying right here on this orange arrow would have been the reversal trade. They are higher risk, higher reward. What I did instead was buy the breakout trade, which is the continuation trade. A lot lower risk and obviously less reward. Not much less reward though, but significantly lower risk. And right now, I'm liking this action. So, but I don't want this trade to finish break even. So here's what I'm going to do. If this candle closes badly, it's being rejected by that moving average. I have no choice but to raise that stop loss. Now, I'm pretending mentally that these are daily candles, not 1 minute candles. Because to me, a candle is a candle.
We think the opposite in that sense. Oh, it's tapping at your front door there. When I as a scalper, as a short-term time frame trader, I actually look at large time scales as I would a small time scale chart.
So I am out of this trade. Let's see if getting out of this trade was a good decision. If we go below my entry, it was a good decision. Okay, I was hoping to take my profit 2 or 3 minutes from now on the MRI top, but it didn't happen. I recognized that it wasn't happening, and I got out of this trade. And how much was I up between these? 0.75%. Not crazy, but hey, if you tell any traditional stock trader that you had a trade and in 5 minutes you made 0.75% on the asset, they'll tell you that's an awesome trade. So now we stay patient again. I like the back test here, but I don't like the MRI. The MRI is no longer in my favor. By the way, guys, this is the kind of stuff that I teach in the on-demand videos, the risk management course. So the TA techniques is from this course, and the risk management stuff is from this course. Nice 25% discount if you're going to buy them together. I think this is a very reasonable price. The MRI is separate. Those that are interested, that's right here. And private Zoom sessions are coming soon. and we'll see how those go. All right, so where are we here? This is the 1 minute scale. I have no problem getting back in, but I'm gonna need the MRI to flip for me. I still like the fact that we're rising, but I may need a break of the moving average now. So I'm just gonna stay patient and watch. How's the order book, Joe?
Everything to me, in my eyes, is very delicate, but buyers are creating some insulation as they build spoofers. Sellers are starting to react to that. So this area is kind of a new battleground right now. I think maybe because it's close to 50K, but it's just, this is where they've chosen to fight it out.
I might go long again at the break of this red line, which I would make green. I hope it doesn't happen this candle. I have to wait 15 more seconds to see how this candle closes. I like this back test here. I'd go long at the break of current candle's high. Right there, we're long. Again, these are theoretical trades. You know, real life and theoretical is very different. Where's my stop loss? That's the first thing I look at is my stop loss. My stop loss is below the latest swing low. So this now becomes the stop loss. I'm also in before the MRI told me to get in. So if the MRI tells me to get in the next minute, that's even better for me because I happen to get in earlier. Also, if the MRI tells me to get in, it would be the break of the prior swing high, which is again bullish. I can go to the higher level time frame on the daily, and I can see there we are going back above the moving out, the 128 day, which is where I want it to close, and I think it will close. So we are long on this trade. We'll get a green star candle if we make a new swing high. And we're breaking this moving average down, which I'm assuming is the 20.
And we're right underneath a long-term moving average that of yours, like a day on the daily.
So the daily we're right at the 128, which is a very significant moving average for Bitcoin.
Damn, what a freaking candle. Right
it's a
there,
beautiful,
too.
Beautiful candle, but it's the first hour of a 24-hour candle. So like it literally means nothing.
Yeah.
If this was the last hour of a 24-hour candle, it would mean huge. But the first hour, it doesn't mean anything. There is my green star candle, but I was in this trade before that. Why was I in this trade? I was in this trade because it looked to me like we established a third consecutive higher low. I ignored the red star. I like the fact that we back tested the prior swing high. Guys, these are the graphics in my, again, I'm going to be promoting shit, in my free learn trading section. Right here, there is a graphic somewhere. Where the hell is that graphic? Right here. No, wait, where's that graphic? Shit, I don't have it here. Oh, damn. I need to get that up. My support and resistance graphic. Okay, well, I'm going to go look for that while we keep an eye on the chart. I have to go find that. Hold on. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't put it there. Let me go to my stored pictures and stuff. Presentations, technical analysis. Damn, where would I have stored that picture?
Bitcoin down to 42.41 dominance. ETH didn't even do anything. It went down too, by the way. ETH is down to 3904. Well, I mean, it's recovered. It's recovered.
Oh yeah, we didn't even look at shit coins. Hey, I'm still holding this long. I haven't done anything to it. I'm just looking for that picture. Shit. Where would I What would it be? I know it's in my presentation, but in order to get into the presentation, it's got to be stored somewhere on my desktop.
Buyers are gaining some confidence as we clear some of this range, but sellers are it looks like they're trapping them. Looks like sellers are waiting for buyers to push the button and then they're gonna start stacking the book, but buyers are definitely loading it up. Someone just bought 32 Bitcoin, knocking out 150 sellers.
Beautiful. That's why we're in a
21
long trade,
Bitcoin.
guys. Hey, we're still halfway to the MRI top, so we still got time here.
Another big one, an 8-pack, a 9-pack knocking out 100 sellers. 3-pack knocking out 26, 2 knocking out 22. 1-pack sold. All right, mostly buyers right now, but this candle is still really weak. There's been tremendous buying in this candle alone. We've had Bitcoin US dollar tether on Binance. We've had 226 Bitcoin bought in 5 minutes, in just about actually. 32 Bitcoin bought, 136 sold, buy delta 96. And the candle is still looking really competitive, almost as a reversal.
I can't find my own pictures. I'm almost tempted to go to my presentation. Well, I don't want to dox the URL. That sucks. Oh, actually, my graphic designer might be online. Let me just message him.
All right, I'll just keep talking. Buyers reclaim 50,000.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at my trade that's making money. You know what? Hold on. I'm setting a break-even stop loss because otherwise I'm an idiot. Break-even stop loss.
The buyers just got 50,000 back and they're fighting to hold it. 50,100s up to 3 with a little flash. There's tons of slippage. It was 27-pack knocked out 80 sellers. Tons of slippage going on. 13-pack.
Dude, this is so fucking funny. So my graphic designer is watching me, so I'll go to message him. And he already sent it before I messaged him.
Nice.
All right, now I gotta get it into. Thanks, man. Thanks, World of Rusty. Shout out World of Rusty, by the way. If you guys want to know who my graphic designer is, it's this guy. Where is he? He's also responsible for the backgrounds. Right there, World of Rusty. He's done some stuff for Michael Taylor now too. There's Michael Taylor. Michael Saylor. Sorry, what the hell am I?
I was gonna say, is there a Michael bot? Something.
Yeah, Michael Saylor. Sorry, guys. I guess my 4 sips of tequila are really getting to me. Yeah, so that's his work. All right, let me get that graphic for you.
Yeah, this was brutal.
There we
I mean, we've made a higher high, but it's
right there. So this graphic is not in my tutorial, but it should be. I need to add it somewhere. It's in my presentation. So the reason why I went long is this. So we broke the prior swing high. We can use this one. This is exactly what we're looking at. If I can put this side by side with the chart, boom, 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 boom. Right here is when I was buying on my current trade after we had this back test. This is literally my picture in my workshops. And that's exactly what we're looking at right here. One initial low up, this secondary low, and then the break of this low is when I bought the first time, back test, bought the second time. There's the MRI top. I am taking half my profit right here. If we hit that line, I probably should just take the profit, stop getting cute. I missed it as it was happening. I'm going to take half my profit somewhere on this candle. It doesn't matter where on this candle. Half my profit has been taken. And now I'm going to put a stop loss right there. And this is how I trade. You guys can trade however you like. This is how I trade. When Joe and I and others are in a day trading competition. I hope the market is this volatile because this is my style of trading. This is, I'm just going to pick the middle of that candle. And that's where my profit, half my profit was. I want that thing to be purple. That looks blue to
It's
me.
grinding. It's grinding. Keeps going up.
That's fine. I only took half my profit, and the other half of my profit is waiting on the sideline with a raised stop loss. Once this candle completes in 45 seconds, I'll be raising that stop loss.
So 50,500 was the only thing sell side on the book that appeared static since we broke down, and it's been up to the test. And a lot of people have pulled orders there, but it's been basically people pushing and pulling up at 50,500. So if that holds on the sell side, then that's going to be the top end of our local range.
Yep. And now compare this chart right here. Compare this. We rallied, we dropped, made a higher low. We then broke the swing high. This was my original long trade. I got out with a profit. I waited for the back test. I was too scared to buy the back test. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out right there. I'm out with my entire trade. I'll go in again. If there's a green star candle, I'll go in again. If that's my exit on the stop loss. I'm going to wait for this candle to end. And then if the following candles start trading above this red line, which I'm going to make green, but not current candle. If current candle crosses that, I'm not long. Yeah, I'm not long. I said if current candle crosses it, I'm not long. It has to be next candle. Cannot be this candle.
Man,
5 seconds left.
After that market reaction to it, I'm thinking Doge is going to flip an S, man.
All right, now I'm long. Now I'm long. I said current candle. There's that green star. The green star gets me long. I'm long again. Where's the stop loss? Below the swing low. I already made money on this trade. I don't need to give it all away today. Even if this trade fails me, I still made money from that. The prior one was good. This trade is going to be on a tighter leash. The moment we break the MRI resistance, maybe I'm getting too cute. Maybe I should have just walked away. I had a very small profit trade and a pretty damn good profit trade. Maybe I should walk away. I just want to get the stop loss to break even, and then I'm good.
Yeah, I do want to agree with someone in the chat that the Coinbase order book is completely illiquid. That's one of the exchanges that they use to generate an aggregated price or like a mark price for futures or perpetuals, right? So it's a complete mayhem up in spot markets right now. It just makes perps even more delicate.
I don't like this overextended thing. Like I'm already regretting going long. I could get out break even right now.
Oh my goodness,
This thing is
that
so
probably
illiquid.
would have been, yeah, that the
It's
slippage
so
would have been your exit.
I got 17 more seconds. As long as the current candle doesn't hit my red line, I'm just gonna raise it right up into break even right after.
Yeah, rarely when I'm thinking short-term timescale stuff, I'm not thinking it. I don't often have to think about my slippage. In this kind of market condition, slippage can easily be 2-3%.
This thing looks so reasonably illiquid, man. This trade is gonna hit the stop loss. It's too illiquid. It's too erratic. I'm gonna take the stop loss. I'm gonna take the exit if it happens above my entry, but I'm probably just gonna get stopped out. But I would get out of this trade with any profit I can. This is not acting as orderly as it was the prior 20 minutes. I mean, you can see the jumps in the price. So I would wait for a more, and this is an index that I'm using. It's not even a single exchange. So this just got way too erratic. My red line has not yet been hit. I mean, there's no point. Yep, there it is. Done. I'm out.
Yo, something's like robotic right now on Coinbase, dude. It's just some people have their bots ticking right now, like the
Yeah,
server
no, no, no.
bot or something.
Now I would stay away from
Buy
this
side.
market. But again, look at the structure. Again, these are educational videos. This wasn't meant to, like, hey, follow Tone's trade that Tone didn't even put any money on. That's not what it was about. It was about the structure. It was about the education, that this was literally the structure that I used to enter the market. So my initial trade was the break of a prior swing high. It didn't rally to as high as I wanted to take the exit. So I took my exit on the back end before it got back to my entry. After it went back and back tested the prior swing high, I then bought it right here a little bit early before the breakout. And this one did run into my exit. And I took the exit right at the top. I took the exit at the top. I took the rest of the exit a little bit on the way down. And then I just got a little too greedy. I entered a trade and I immediately realized that was a mistake. So I got out of that right away. I took the exit right on this candle, right on the samurai top candle. Yes, we went higher. And yeah, I thought it could rally, but clearly that was dumb because look at the big run up here. And I'm using 1 minute charts. I hate 1 minute charts. I literally make fun of people that trade 1 minute charts, and here I am. But I'm also on a live stream, and this thing is not going to last for 24 hours. So I have no choice but to use 1 minute charts in order to educate. Apparently someone in my live chat was down 600K. But hey, if you're long Bitcoin, you'll be fine if you have the capital to just hold through that. This looks like a beautiful short because of this consolidation, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. But if I was to trade right now, it would be short, not long. But I don't think I will. It's flirting with that red line. All I got to do is say I'm short as of the red line because it's like flirting with it. We can do it for the sake of argument. We can say we're short as of the red line. I'm not cheating. This thing was on the red line for a while. If you go short on the red line, my personal stop loss would not even be above that candle. It would be tighter. It would be like here. And according to chart patterns, here is a decent support. Now, if we're hitting this line on an MRI buy, that's the end of my short trade. I like the red star candle that showed up once that candle closed. So going short on the red line, still so erratic. How many viewers we got? Probably a lot.
You're at 2003.
2000.
As we round out, create a top on the short term. I mean, dude, this thing is. I was a nosedive. That was 2 nosedives, and a little bit of relief, and it was a skeptical relief.
I should probably check higher time frames here. What's going on at 10 minute? 10 minute looks bullish to me. What about the 5 minute? 5 minute looks bullish to me as well.
Yeah, that reversal is just very slow, though.
Starting to think this red line was a huge mistake. But I knew the other time frames were going to be bullish.
Those wicks are freaking wicks.
If you think you've made another mistake, all you got to do is tighten up your stop loss, which I am going to do if this candle ends green. We got 20 seconds. If this
Check the
candle,
128 moving average daily cross, first cross since October 2020. Someone, you might have mentioned that already, but you got
yeah, I did.
a tipper in the chat.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that avatar looks very familiar. New name. 03 Jan 09, Bitcoin's birthday. Good job.
Have we had that? I'm of the opinion that's Bitcoin's birthday, but everyone, I see a lot of people like to talk about October.
Yeah, so October 31st is the publishing of the white paper, which, like, that alone tells you Satoshi is not American. Because there's no way in hell he'd publish it on Halloween if he was American. Because for America, I think Halloween is the biggest party, bigger than New Year's. I mean, I've spent enough time in New York City, grew up there pretty much, and I never had a problem driving my car into Manhattan on New Year's Eve. I would never, ever, ever, ever drive my car into Manhattan on Halloween, ever. I think Halloween is the biggest party day in New York because I grew up in New York, so I don't know how it is in other states. So, of all the days to release the white paper, Halloween would not be one of them if Satoshi was American. Like, I can't even do a stream on that day because it's Halloween. People asking me to check the funding rate in 1 hour. Ooh, I thought it were looking good, but no, I don't like this at all. Let's see. Come on, get me to an MRI buy so I can get out of this trade with a profit. People are asking me to check the funding rate on the 1 hour. We can do that. We can check the funding rate on the 1 hour. Oh boy, what the hell just happened there? The hell? What's going on?
The funding rate spike or what?
Maybe. Hey,
I
Hugo,
mean,
you have an explanation for me? That's interesting.
that's neobutane, yeah.
That's interesting. What the hell just happened? Oh, my trade's done. Well, I have a new stop loss. 15 seconds. That's a clear spike. And I no longer want to see it go above that spike. That funding rate's wicked. I don't know what that's about. We've now flipped on the MRI, and I don't like that. So here's what I'm going to do. I don't want to lose money on this. So if this trade, no, I'm going to leave my stop loss there. And at the same time, unless something changes real quick, I'm just going to get out of this trade break even or with a tiny profit if it goes down, hits this line. Because I no longer like my position. The MRI never got me to an MRI buy. So I'm just hoping for a crazy wild swing. I would take the exit there, or I will take the exit here. Yep, I'm out. Nope, not yet. I'm anticipating to be out. I can get lucky, but unlikely. This never made it back to the prior swing high. Came close. Never made it there. Never made it there.
Got a $5 tip. BitMEX is down.
Oh, people are saying BitMEX is down. So funding rate chart's useless. Well, BitMEX being down is not good.
Interesting.
Dude, I was getting ready to just relax and watch another episode of my new show. Yeah, I was just telling, I was messaging Joe about it the other day. Oh, hey, this is looking promising.
Oh yeah. I know. Now I'm wondering what I'm gonna end up doing. If I'm gonna be watching this market, which, seems like the most likely course of action, or if I'm gonna try to put something on. Dominance down to 42.3, man. Almost at its lowest point in its entire
No,
history.
I'm feeling bullish again right now. I just like the pattern, man. It's just making higher swing. It just keeps making higher highs. Sorry, higher lows, potentially on the next higher high. So I would like to get out of this trade without a loss,
Oh shit.
and then
Yo,
we'll reevaluate.
so important, dude. There's some crazy action in Coinbase order book right now. You got a 208 Bitcoin sell wall at 51,180, and then you have a 31 Bitcoin buy wall at 50,000 flat. So this is just straight up liquidity wars and spoof wars going on right now. And who has the the want, let's say, to get this done. They're massive walls. Everything else is 0.02, 0.002, nothing in all these
Hey, man, I'm
aggregations.
lowering. Nope, I'm gonna stay with my short trade. I'm staying with my short trade. I'm not taking that exit. People are saying, "Tone, stop flip flopping." I'm on 1 minute charts, and I have 2,000 people watching, so I have to make these trades fucking profitable. I'm taking away the stop loss. That is a lower swing high. We've now had a few candles. Give me that red star, baby. Come on.
Should be getting it. Looks like
Give me
we're
that red
fighting for
star. Just make it one more tick down. There it is.
it. The
There's the
fighting.
red star.
Let's see. Dust, mostly just dust pushing the board up back.
But the red star will disappear if it doesn't close down there. I'm keeping my stop loss, though. I just took away the profit take. This double bottom, this is going to break down. It's a classic look. Look. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder if that's in my scale. Yep, there it is. Oh, look at that. Dude, look at this. Like, you make a new top. You come back to support. You come up just shy of the prior swing high. And then you go back down and you break support. So let's see if this continues to do that. Because here it is. Like, we did not make it back there. We made a slightly lower swing high. And now we're about to break this low. It's literally like, this is my creation, my educational chart. It's literally playing out right now on a 1 minute scale. We're like right on this red candle. Like right here. Waiting to break this line. I really got to get this chart up on my website. Come on. Don't make me look stupid now.
Bitcoin has a tendency to embarrass everyone. This is crazy. Massive sell wall, though.
All right. More people want to listen to you, Joe. Talk about the order book.
Well, on Coinbase alone, just looking at that one order, that looks like it's about a $12 million to break that. It's a lot, but it's not undoable. But we're already pushing our insulating ourselves from it. That 50,500 wall that I was explaining earlier is back with a vengeance at 164 Bitcoin stacked up in there now. The buy side of the book is loaded. The top few aggregations are loaded with a lot of orders. A 4-pack just got sold. I'm just watching mostly dust run across this, so I'm thinking it's got to be liquidity wars for now as price discovery kind of resolves whatever it's undergone. This is just like a big psychological, big like psychological fuckery, and now we just saw a bunch of orders run through. So it's gonna have its impulses like that. Tons of whole number Bitcoins, which are pretty big dollar amounts right now. Nowadays, 2.5 Bitcoins, 120K, and then 4 Bitcoin is 200K. So we're seeing some whole numbers get thrown around here. A lot of dust though. By dust, I'm gonna say is probably like less than a tenth of a Bitcoin, and but it's just crazy. None of this stuff. We're not really seeing the 20s, 30s, 50s, anything like that. We're just seeing a lot of like good, decent whole number stuff. But I want to see like a whale step in this and make a definitive move that's gonna kind of spark the rest of the market, and it's just not happening right now. It's just I see repeated 2.203s, a lot of what appears to be bot type stuff, stuff that that's spamming the book to make sure that there's no slippage. 0.288 repeated. Um, so yeah, I think this is just like a little bit of a price discovery phase, and it's gonna be something like a breakout trade, I think, from here that a whale would be waiting for, or multiple. Just to sum up my thinking.
All right, Joe, this is my last trade, and after that, I'm gonna let you like pull up the order book and show it visually. So right now, we are right on this orange candle. We are breaking the prior support. I mean, Joe, tell me this is not literally playing out this whole stream.
No, it's definitely a good looking pattern.
I mean, like
and it's
literally, like this is exactly what we're dealing with.
Well, I think what you said toward the beginning is really important. I like when there was nothing left to hold on to, right? We just collapsed in price, right? The only thing to hold on to is technicals, and traditional charting patterns and formations, I think, have a lot of psychological basis behind them. So sticking to the technicals, especially very rudimentary stuff like this, support and resistance, and the understanding of what they mean is critical. And yeah, they're playing out perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, so to all the people that say technical analysis is bullshit, go back and show them this video because I'm literally just following this thing that I put together a year ago as an educational example of how support and resistance work. So now we're looking for a big drop approximately down to the prior swing low, and we'll see if we have a false breakdown happening right away.
So, Tone, let me grill you for a second too. What do you think this time around? Last time, last time it was McAfee, this time it's Elon. But would you say we're in the 2017 era of a bull market, or are we in the 2018 era of a bull market?
Oh no, we're definitely in the 2017, and probably like well, we're in 2017.
Okay.
Hey guys, when should we take our profit? We have an MRI warning buy signal right now, and I'm ready to take my profit next candle. So here's that breakdown area. This was our short play right here. I want to take my profit next candle.
49,500 has a 159 buy wall, 155, slightly dynamic, but 49,500.
So I need to
seems
stay
be your
above
stay.
59,500. I'm at 59,560. That feels like it's a good spot. That's where I'm going to take my profit. Maybe not all my profit, but at least half of my profit is going to be taken once we hit this line. There's my MRI buy. Now, if we don't hit that line, I'm out of this trade above the last two candles high. One of these two lines is going to get hit. This line gives me half my profit, and I leave the other half riding on the short. This line takes all my profit from the short. Not a huge profit, but a profit nonetheless. I would love to see this line get hit. And once this candle ends, both of these will probably, well, I'll adjust them. I just want to be done with this trade, and then I'll let you talk about the order book.
Oh yeah, it's cool. I'm just watching right now. This is like the equivalent of a TV show for me, you know. Um, yeah, crazy stuff. What a volatile time.
All right, so interesting. So this MRI buy candle did not get me to my profit, and the current candle is already red. So that means if this candle closes red and the next candle goes down further, it's a continuation play. So now I'm actually not taking my profit. I'm lowering this. And I'm already inside break even. So I'm not ready to, I mean, this thing wants to go lower. I will let my short ride lower.
You're up against that buy wall right now. That 49,500 buy wall just got annihilated.
That's
Holy
okay. I'm
balls.
not, there's no reason for me to take profit on my short.
Oh, Atlanta.
If this
That
thing wants
was-
to crash to 40,000, then, you know, and I'm in the short, that's what I want. I don't want that because I'm not actually in the short, but this is my profit take. That's my stop loss.
Everyone put their stop losses. Holy cow.
Gemini is down. Holy shit. What the? I'm lowering my stop loss to here. But I am actually lowering my profit take as well. I have not taken any profit on the short trade yet. But now we're getting dangerously close to this situation right here. Remember, I'm just following like literally what I drew. I don't know if anyone else has this chart. This was my invention. This is my experience. And a false breakdown would be lower than the prior swing low. So where is the prior swing low? The prior swing low is actually back here. Oh, that's going to be rough. I don't think we're going to go that low. I'm ready to take that stop loss if we hit it. And that's my profit. Boom, profit, done. Trade's over. All the trade, the whole trade's over. How much did that trade make? Oh, good thing I got out of that one. I was hoping it would be more than 1%, but again, it's the pattern that matters. It's the pattern that matters and sticking to the rules. All right, I'm done. I'm done mock trading. You wanna show us the order book?
I mean, it's just a little wonky right now. I can do some screen share for a little bit. It already ate through that 49,500 wall, so that was probably the most interesting thing that's going to happen for a while.
Yeah, back to the daily chart. Look, if this candle closes like this, it would be great. Well, then we would have held the 128. We would have had a fake out low. We held the support line on the MRI, and then we can rally from here. I mean, Elon really did mess with the market today.
I'll be right back.
All right, so Joe's done. Joe walked away. Let's see how the mempool is doing. Holy shit, it's 12 blocks to go. Wow. I didn't expect that till, what the hell happened here? Someone turned on. That looks like someone created, look, that looks like, what do you call it? Oh man, what's that thing everyone's scared of?
I don't know. In 51% attack.
That looks like someone built a quantum computer and decided to clear some blocks. Dude, what the hell is that? That's like 5 blocks, like back to back to back. Yeah, here. 16, 15, 14. 3 blocks were found in 3 minutes. No, but that didn't do it. There were no 1 sat per byte transactions in those blocks. Dude, we're seriously going through these 1 sat per byte transactions. This is awesome. We're going to seriously clear the mempool. But difficulty is going up tomorrow.
It's going up, you said?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
difficulty gets readjusted.
Yeah. Just making sure it was, you said going up. I missed that 1 second.
All right, back to the 1 minute chart. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's Chop Zone City right now.
Oh boy. All right. I promised I would let you do screen share. But if this thing breaks the swing low from 5 minutes ago, that's another shorting opportunity. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop the screen share. Joe.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, it's not the same as it was earlier. It's just Chop Zone City right now. Interestingly enough, got a signal. Not that I really trust any of them right now, but I did pull the snapshot out for a purpose. Remember that 49,500 wall that I was talking about? You can see that the majority of these were pinged out by one individual. There's probably mostly one buyer at multiple increments, so one dude absorbed a ton of that liquidity, but didn't hold the entire wall up. There was probably closer to like 150 Bitcoin or there something there, and someone maybe 825 of it. So now there's a little bit of insulation again up in the 49,500 range. And when I say insulation, I just mean something in the way of the nearest and most likely static wall, which is now 49,000 flat. We might be able to do this real quick and get a quick view of the top levels. Yeah, let me undo that. They're kind of all over the place, but at 49,000 right there, you can see that it's pretty fresh. This is just punched through 49,000. Maybe this is yeah, 49,500 was just punched through. So it looks like that order that buyer or different buyers push their orders down a little bit further, trying to wick hunt a little bit more. So there's definitely some support. We did see a signal flash up. The top handful of aggregations on the sell side are very serious. This was about 100 Bitcoin more on the sell side just not long ago. That could be market sellers that have decided to market sell as opposed to limit sell. Very possible because a lot of time has passed and we did bust down that 49,500 wall. So I'm going to assume some of this, or probably on like the 60 to 75% end of this 57 Bitcoin is probably static. So that's a lot of Bitcoin to be chasing the book on the way down. Our little overall market cap market view is kind of scattered, but you can see that a lot of sellers, for example, on Coinbase Pro, on Gemini, on Kraken, um, there's a lot of sellers that have chased the book down. Coinbase seems to have a spoofer going on up around here though, because this was just at negative 71, and then up to positive 32. So there's that might just mean that there's a static order in the book. It might mean there's a spoofer, but there's a lot of activity going around. The spot markets, perp markets are usually book chasers anyways. BitMEX seems to have the most active book chasers right now with depth as deep as 5 to 10%, trying to catch wicks for in preparation for further moves to the downside. And then I think maybe one more thing I was going to bring up earlier, Tom, was this is what the spread, the bid-ask range on order books are across the book, across the exchange list. On the low end, we're looking at Gemini with a total
But they're
spread of
down. They're down. They're down.
who, what? Oh
Gemini,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
had like people in
yeah.
the live chat saying Gemini's down, so you can't use
Yeah.
it.
So the total spread of the book is, let's just say cut it by half around 1.56% or so, 6.5, 6.8%. A lot of a lot though. I mean, for the majority of the exchanges, they're all clustered in one general space for the price range. So a lot of people kind of agree on things. So the market is kind of getting a sense of, I would say price discovery.
Dude,
Underneath
I like that long right there on a 5-minute chart. We're breaking consolidation. We had like a bunch of candles. We're breaking the prior swing
got it?
high. I'm liking that 5-minute long. Oh, you didn't have to stop your screen share. You can keep going.
No. I thought if you want, tell me what price
No,
range and I'll
I'm
put
not
it
putting
up.
on any more trades, man. I mean, I can open my chart up.
I would be waiting. As much as I love a signal, I mean, I just can't trust anything this illiquid right now. You know, my this is the equivalent of my no trade zone. Um, a hodl is a trade. You know, that's kind of how I view the situation. Um, all right, now a nice little chunk just went through on the sell side. Someone's capping this out. Horizontal resistance.
All
So
right, we've been at this for an hour, 20 minutes. Holy shit, the time really flew. Yeah, see, the break of that line makes me bullish.
yeah, I not to me. It just I feel like we could go sideways and down. This isn't a recovery to me. This is very weak faith in Bitcoin doing things, and I think Elon Musk just punched Bitcoin in the freaking gut, and I don't think this carnage is over just yet. Like, well, I think you know, just from a psychological perspective, yes, Bitcoin is discounted, it is on a sale, but you have to understand, you know, as like as we did push through all this, this was tons and tons of Bitcoin, strong, maybe even, you know, medium strong hands dumping their bags. And I just see no reason why people wouldn't wake up and react to this news any differently anywhere else, or see the reaction to this news and then just a small dead cat bounce and reversal. So yeah, I don't really think this is over just yet. I think this bounce is way too weak. I think if anything, we're gonna skip the stone across the water at least one more time before we get out of here. If we get out of here, this could go down to 35K. But I'm a pretty somber dude, so maybe I'll leave it on that positive note.
All right, let me pull up my 5-minute chart then. Hey guys, I am going back to Dubai, hence the Dubai background. I'll be there in about a week. So if you're watching and you're in Dubai, that's where I'll be. All right, so this is my 1-minute chart. Oh, wow, we rallied all the way into an MRI buy on a 1-minute chart. Interesting. But I'm not going to, we're only going to be on a few more minutes, guys, but I just want to pull up a 5-minute chart. And the 5-minute chart is, I'm liking this consolidation here. So on a 5-minute chart, not current candle, but if the next candle breaks this line, I'll even lower it. If the next candle breaks this line, that makes me bullish on a 5-minute time frame. It has the chart pattern going for it, and it will have the MRI going for it. And the stop loss would be right below the swing low. 5-minute scale. The concept of trading doesn't change, only the scale. All right, any more wisdom for us, Joe?
I mean, good luck trading. I would, my wisdom would be don't trade, but unless backwardation hit, which we didn't take a look at, that's the only thing I care about right now. And I'm gonna pull up some BitMEX charts and try to put them together because I know that the contracts I have are probably outdated. Do you have any by any chance?
What's up?
Do you have BitMEX backwardation charts?
I don't, but I should. So
Want me to make some real quick?
Are there specific, but I can make, I can like easily pull them up. But I heard BitMEX is down.
I know, but we should just see if it went into backwardation because that's
No,
pretty much gonna.
I think I had one. Hold on, let me search.
I don't even know what their latest are here. I'm gonna look at their latest contract names.
Here,
right
BitMEX
now.
spread. Oh God, last time I looked at U20 is September. Daniel just
Okay.
tipped us $50 and says keep going.
Ah, thank you, Daniel. XBT, M21, U21 are the two
All right,
active.
well, U21 is September, M21 is June.
Yeah.
So we can try June.
All right. Are you gonna put it on a small time scale?
Why is this not oh, because I need 21. No, I don't like it on a small time scale. I want to see it on daily. And it's not that far above 1. Where are we here? Man, I wish I could expand this. I wish I can change the scale.
I look at it differently than this. This is an interesting way to look at it, though. So anything greater than 1 should be.
So this is the perpetual divided by the future. So if this is above 0, that means, sorry, if this is above 1, but I don't know if it's above 1 or not. Like, what the hell's the
Yeah, it
value?
might be above, because there has to be. I don't know how it measures exactly right now. I'm not reading how it measures contango or backwardation.
Shit.
But I'm wondering, it's on a 1 hour. I can't imagine it would have been in backwardation for long. There's a weird spike there.
I know. I need to find a way to make the scale more gradual.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
can
where
make one
1
real
is.
quick.
Okay, so we're below 1 right now. I need to alter the scale. Hold on.
Hold on, I have one that's basically done. I'll just need to add one more thing.
I wish I could set that scale to manually. Anyway, we're below 1 now. We were above 1. It's right at 1. So it's not really helpful right now. Now, it was below 1, but we also need to see its history, you know? Let's go further. Let's go to September. Let's go to September. That's better.
So I'm getting some strong data that we went into heavy backwardation and are still there. I'm assuming that is because the exchange is shut down for now. No, actually, no, doesn't reflect that.
All right, hold on 1 second. Okay, so this is in backwardation and it has
Yeah,
been for a while. Okay, so with backwardation, the price of the underlying is greater than the price of the future. So the price of the future.
I don't think that thing's right. I'm gonna here. I could show you, Tone. I don't think that one's been in backwardation for very long.
Okay.
I'm looking at it, and we really only entered backwardation pretty much. Backwardation. It appears here. Let me make sure all the everything's scaled to the right. Um,
Well, Bitmax is back and functioning apparently.
yeah, I mean, and it's still in backwardation. U21 in backwardation, M21 in backwardation, U21 in backwardation by 1.64%. I mean, this is almost like a sure thing of a buy, at least spot, long term.
I'll go back to the chart. All right, so we have not yet entered our long trade and the low still held. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. I'm bullish at the break of the last 5-minute candle's high. And this candle is about to end. So we'll see how that goes. Jerry, want to take a screen share?
I just have a different backwardation chart up if you want to look.
Yeah. I do.
Okay, so we just have our contracts up in red and green. I don't know why this is scaling.
If you,
Okay, here. So this is let's see, this is XBT U21, XBT M21. You got the full bar so you can actually know if it wicked below at any point in time, which you can clearly see here that the traditional the XBT is red, traditional colors, red and green. We did wick below it on at least I mean these are both like the same color of purple, so I need to like change something here. Let me just do something like is this better? So we came down dark and then we came up. I mean, so it's definitely both are lit up. XBT M21 and U21 are both lit up. So we were in backwardation for some time. It looks like we got out pretty quick, but we're still fighting it with, I'm guessing, the most local contract. I really didn't take much time to do this, but I should have made better colors. I was just like trying to click around my camera and make sure I saw something good. And let's do like yellow. And down, let's make it be like, all right, yeah, so M21 is the most recent expiration tone.
M21 is the the next recent, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so backwardation, right? So with backwardation, the price of the future, sorry, with backwardation, the spot price, that's generally the underlying price. So that price needs to be higher than the futures market. So if we're dividing, my chart is dividing by the futures market. So if we're dividing, but if my chart is showing me a number less than 1, that means the future has to be higher than the spot. So that would make it backwardation. That would make it contango. So we're actually in contango, not in backwardation.
yeah, currently in contango.
Yeah, my bad, guys.
It looks like something spotty about the data on the September contracts, but clearly in maybe just no movements, no movement. Maybe my default's black or something, but we have, I think, a healthy contango now. Things normalize pretty quickly, so I also, that makes one think that we have smarter participants in the field, trading.
Yeah, I mean, this is not how I normally trade. I normally don't pay attention that much to contango or backwardation, other than on big scales. Daily, weekly, on major continuous moves.
Yeah, I'll give it back to you, Tone. The market's resolving now, so now it's just going to be a new fight and a new range.
I, I'm leaning bullish here, especially looking at that 5-minute chart. Like, I'm really liking this consolidation here. That definitely favors the bulls as far as price action is concerned. I like my stop loss and I like my entry. I'm almost tempted to lower that entry to the top of last candle's high. And we got a minute and a half to go. And when that minute and a half's up, the break of current candle's high becomes my entry. But I'm not going to sit here through a trade on a 5-minute scale. But with each high we break, I get more and more bullish. We haven't broken any highs. Technically, we're still going down, but we're not going down that fast, which is what keeps me bullish. All right, are we losing our audience? We are. We're down to 1,750 people.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of calmed down enough that I might want to just sit back and watch this now for a little bit. The backward I would have really hoped to see backwardation still on, but I'm gonna stick to the double tap now. Double tap bottom, maybe a lower low. I don't know. I think we're looking at good cheap corn if you were looking for a good time to buy.
Oh man, I got so many comments from my moderators. Holy shit. People are asking me to speak in Russian. Jesus.
Oh damn. Okay, well you want to take it away and I'll leave you to the
No, no,
Russian.
no, no. I'm not gonna switch to Russian right now. Um,
It's there. I can tell you at least the book has liquidity. I mean, we're talking
hey,
20 Bitcoin, 30 Bitcoin. It's a lot better than point 0.2, you know, even if it's
AN.
dynamic. What?
Shout out to AN. Thank you for buying my educational webinar. And Daniel, thank you for your super chat to have us keep going. Deribits in contango. Yeah, it's contango. We're calling it backwardation. It was contango, guys.
Well, it entered backwardation during dump. And that was that main thing we were looking for, but it's not in
Apparently,
it currently. Just
apparently someone just transferred 7,500 Bitcoin into an exchange. So they're anticipating a big dump. I have no idea why Elon made this announcement. I have no clue. But what I know is
I
that
mean,
once we break that green line, I got a long trade in place, and my green star should show up any second now. There it is. I don't need the green stars. Like, I kind of know where to enter the long trade. The green stars are there for those that feel like learning the way I trade. My stop loss still in place. And if the current candle closes above this candle's high and the following candle starts trading above it, I raise my stop loss to this low. But I don't want to sit through a 5-minute candle trade. I really don't, because we'll be here another hour. And I don't feel like being here another hour.
and yeah, I'm not really too confident that Elon Musk did what he did because he's stupid. I think he did what he did because I think he can. I think he knows what he can do to Bitcoin price, and I don't think he's stupid enough to think that,
Elon
you
Musk
know,
can do whatever the hell he wants. Oh, let's
yeah.
look at S&P 500, man. And look at how the MRI called it. This is the weekly chart. So the S&P is down. Oh wait, why am I even doing that? I can just look at over here. So the S&P is down 4% this week, right off the MRI top. Beautiful. Well, the market seems to have come down a little bit.
Big spoof for 111 Bitcoin just showed up sell side. I think they're gonna try to keep this thing playing. $103 seller still leading the top of the book at 50,400. All right, down to 85. Couple buyers took a chunk out. 50,300. Still not getting filled by sellers, even though we've had some good sells. There it goes. Really, an empty aggregation, kind of abnormal. Spoof are mostly gone. Yeah, I think this is just kind of how it's going to be. I don't think we're going to just resolve. I think this market's going to have to either kill over and break to a new low, or at least at the very least test the existing low. Or it needs to start, turning into something that's a little more bullish that people can technically grasp onto. Because right now, I think it's a very emotional market.
Yeah, but this chart pattern is still making me bullish at the moment. But hey, guys, we're gonna get going. In case you're curious, what I would do with this trade, that's my initial stop loss. This candle did not close above these highs, so nothing changed. If the current candle closes above these highs here, and the candle after that makes a new high, my stop loss goes there. If a few more candles get us higher, my stop loss goes to break even. Otherwise, my stop loss stays where it is. All right. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to leave these two lines on my screen. And the next time I do a stream, probably in about 12 hours, we're going to revisit these lines on the 5-minute chart. And this one starts there, this one starts there, and I'll remember that. And we'll see what happens. Whether this stop loss gets hit or we go and hit this moving average. We'll see which way we go. All right, but I'm going to go ahead and stop the screen share. All right, guys. Oh, wait, I'll go back to the screen share for 1 second. So I'm going to hype up a show. Oh, I can't move this damn thing. That sucks. Hold on. Can I get that image? Damn it. So my two favorite shows are, I can't move that either. Why can't I drag this thing? Hold on. Can I get the URL? Oh, that works. There we go. All right. So my two favorite shows for the last 3 to 5 years have been Game of Thrones #1 and Billions #2. And I always try out new shows, but I usually stop watching after like 2 episodes because I'm very, very picky. But this is my third favorite show in the last 3 years. It's called Warrior. So that's what I was supposed to do. I was going to catch an episode or two, but hey, Elon Musk sent a tweet, and this is what I'm doing. So yeah, otherwise I'd be watching this. So I think it's awesome. So there, I hyped up a show. I never do that.
What century is that? Like 14th, 16th type century stuff, or what?
No, right before cars were created.
Okay, so like 19th century.
1880.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll check out an episode myself because honestly, this markets, I just feel like it's my version of a liminal space where I don't really like to act. I like to react, and mostly by react, I mean wait for a good opportunity to buy because it's obviously in a position where I don't want to sell and get caught up in a FOMO sweep. I'd rather wait for a good opportunity for an obvious trade. Obviously, you could sell if it pops up violently into a range that is clearly overextended, but right now there's just nothing clear about either, either direction. Elon made one tweet, and only a part of, I think only a part of the world has reacted to it so far.
All right, guys, I'm still on screen share, so we're gonna go back and give a shout out to Joe Saz. Thanks for joining me on the stream. Here is Joe Saz's YouTube channel. If you're still with us, don't forget to check me out, the interview on Zuby's stream just the other day. That was a really, really good one. If you are looking for a free trading tutorial, check out tonevays.com, learn trading. This is all free. All of these links have been carefully selected. So make sure you click on all of them as you go through your trading journey. There's also something a little more advanced with my on-demand videos, and very advanced with the MRI indicator. I'm still watching this 5-minute chart. I'm still happy with my stop loss. Not as happy with the bullish case, but hey, we continue to make higher lows until this is broken. So we're okay. But like I said, I don't want to be doing the stream for 8 hours in a row. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Are we? Oh, 10 blocks. Oh my God. I almost want to do a stream when the mempool goes to 0. My God. It's freaking awesome. I still have no idea what the hell happened there. That's really cool. Man, when I do a stream tomorrow, I want this to say 0. That would be great. Wait, if I zoom this out, I get like a lot more blocks. That's really cool. Let's go back to normal. All right. Oh man, I thought that was my 5-minute chart. I'm like, oh shit. There we go. That's better. Still not great, but. All right. We're calling it a day, guys. Good luck with your trading. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you all in about 12 hours.